Peace, everybody, back with another video. This is Doomsday. Clock ticks 20 seconds closer to world apocalypse. No, you come on. People are still on this mess, thinking, oh, the world is going to end such and such date. Come on, really? People are just whacked out of their minds, thinking, oh, the world is going to end this and this day. No, only God is to know what day it will end. He has the last say in everything. And of course, as you can see, here is this alleged clock thing that's supposed to be going towards doomsday. Climate change, nuclear war, cyber-enabled information warfare. The world is flirting with apocalypse, warned the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists as it unveiled a pessimistic 2020 change to its doomsday clock, a symbol of how close the planet is to widespread disaster. The group made the announcement at a press conference in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. Now, come on. You really think the world is going to come to an end now? No. Is it going to be in an apocalypse? No. But if it is, oh, well, sorry. The climate change, nuclear war, cyber-enabled information warfare. This is what the world is flirting with apocalypse. Warned the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists as it unveiled a pessimistic 2020 change to its doomsday clock. Come on. The apocalypse, really? Nobody knows what's going to happen to the world. Nobody knows. Come on. People could say, oh, this is going to happen on such and such date, or that's going to happen on such and such date. No, you don't know what's going to happen. There are a lot of false information out there that you do not need to pay attention to because it's all a distraction, and this is definitely an distraction. Midnight on the clock represents doom. The clock had been set at 2 minutes to midnight for the last couple of years, but the bulletin was concerned enough to knock 20 seconds off cushion off the clock for 2020. It is now set to 100 seconds to midnight. Well, they could set it there all they want. Still, nothing is going to happen because it's a bunch of horse manure. And, midnight on the clock represents doom. Yeah, okay, whatever. The clock had been set at 2 minutes to midnight for the last couple of years. It has been set to that. But the bulletin was concerned enough to knock 20 seconds off cushion off the clock for 2020. It is now set to 100 seconds to midnight. So now they had set this alleged clock to 100 seconds to midnight. The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, which was founded by scientists who worked on early atomic weapons, created the Doomsday Clock in the late 1940s. The clock has become a universally recognized indicator of the world's vulnerability to catastrophe from nuclear weapons, climate change, and disruptive technologies in other domains, the organization said. So this is what the organization is just running their mouth about. The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, yeah, okay, which was founded by scientists who worked on early atomic weapons, created the Doomsday Clock in the late 1940s. So that's when they created that. The clock has become a universally recognized indicator of the world's vulnerability to catastrophe. Now, I'm not sure this is really going to happen or not because, I mean, in my opinion, it's not going to happen. The apocalypse is not going to happen because nobody knows what's what, and nobody is going to know what is going to come. Um, you have catastrophe from nuclear weapons, climate change, and disruptive technologies and other domains. Now, is there such thing as Skynet? Maybe, maybe not. It all depends on how it is used. The clock metaphor is meant to be alarming and to attract attention to the group's message. The bulletin issued a lengthy statement on Thursday explaining its reasoning for moving the minute hand forward. The group cited a retreat from arms control in insignificant response to climate change and the emergence of destabilizing technologies as factors. So now you got this clock that's a metaphor, and it is supposed to be meant to be alarming and to attract attention to the group's message, allegedly. The bulletin issued a lengthy statement on Thursday explaining its reasoning for moving the minute hand forward. So they have moved it forward, giving it like 20 seconds off or whatever. So this has been going on for years, since the 1940s, when you move it closer to midnight every year. It's not all doom and gloom. The bulletin provides a call to action asking global powers to avoid an arms race and tackle climate change. The group also calls on U.S. citizens to demand climate action from their government. Well, first of all, the government's in control of everything. Literally. They've been controlling things for years and years to come, and nothing is safe anymore. So, I mean, what is going to become of all this? It's not all doom and gloom. The bulletin provides a call to action asking global powers to avoid an arms race and tackle climate change. So, I don't know if they're going to back off or not. There is no reason the doomsday clock cannot move away from midnight. It has done so in the past when wise leaders acted under pressure from informed and engaged citizens around the world, the bulletin said. Yeah, so there is no reason for the doomsday clock cannot move away from midnight. It can move away from it, but it doesn't mean it has to be there. It has done so in the past when wise leaders acted under pressure from informed and engaged citizens around the world, the bulletin said. So, and like I said, people are just whacked out. They think this is really going to happen. And like I said, you never know what's going to happen. Only God has the last say so in everything. He's the author. He's the beginning, the middle, and the end. That's who God is. You cannot change what is going on. Because once God has the last say, that's it. You cannot go against it. And of course, here's this guy in the picture of with the alleged world apocalypse, I guess. And then I just don't believe everything you see or read on the internet, because I know this is a distraction to everybody right now, and they're saying, oh well, and they're just gonna say, oh well, this and that. Nah, don't believe anything that's gonna come around, because you never know what's going to happen or anything like that. Leave your comments below. I am out.